Hello there, I'm Requena again. I am an expert in Tai Chi and Qigong in relation to how they help Parkinson's on behalf of Parkinson's Care and Support UK. So the last video on Qigong was the first 3 moves of the 8 brocade, and now we're going to cover the next 3 moves. It's the 8 brocades, so there are 8 moves which I'll cover in a few videos, and the last one will go over the whole thing. So you've got a whole series that you can follow. We'll start with the warm-ups as usual. I'll do the 3 moves at least twice, and then we'll close down again for you. I'll adjust my camera accordingly until I get a new camera, so there may be occasions where my head isn't there but my feet are, and vice versa. But hopefully you'll play along and enjoy it. So off we go. So the warm-ups again. Ideally 6 of each, but 3 minimum. I might do a different number just for speed to get as much in the video for you. So feet hip width apart, right hand resting in the left one, clasped together, and move through the waist. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2. Incidentally, even if you just learn the warm-ups to begin with, that's a great thing to get under your belt. And change. One hand on the side of the waist, other arm up, and then shift the weight, bringing the same arm and leg over. So you're bending the corresponding leg to the arm that's just coming over the side of the head. Wind blows the willows, this is called. Imagine a willow tree, nice and relaxed, nice and soft. So feet together, as close as you can get them, hands clasped together, palms up. Turn the palms down, legs straight, come down as far as you're able, and then come forward, stretch up and back. And again, come down, and up and back. And again. And one more for now. So remember with this one, if you can only go there, that's fine. Just every time maybe use the breath to breathe in and go a little bit further. Very good for stretching out the spine. Okay, so feet wider apart again, just as wide as is comfortable. Right hand on the left wrist, kick your hips forward, bend one leg, straighten the other. Rest in the middle, come over the other side. Back up and over. Center and over. And again. And one last time. And back to center. Now, hands in fists across the chest. And then the outer arm comes up in front of the body, the lower arm, the inner arm down. Open up, turn to look at your straight leg as you bend the other. Bring them back in together, outer arm up, inner arm down, open up, bend one, straighten the other. You've got to remember which arm is furthest away from the body each time, and open up. And again, up, down, open up, down. And here, up, down, and open up. One more time. Good. So bring the back foot in slightly, front foot out. So you're going to be in a lunge position now. So palm away from the body, touching the lower back here, this hand here. Bring the body weight forward. Turning that foot, then the other, swap hands, change sides. So remembering this is all about bringing the body weight forward, keeping the upper body as straight as you can. One more each side. Now, your feet do the same as do the legs. Right hand on left wrist, bring the body weight forward and stretch up and back. You can keep the arms up too. Change sides. If not, just bring the arms down and change. So the object of this is to bring the body weight forward and just have a little cat stretch. One more each side now. And relax. So now we go on to the upper body. So we do the waist first, the lower body, upper body, and some other bits and pieces. So here we go, feet hip width apart, palms facing down at chest height. Open up, 2. When they come back, turn the palms up and then straighten them and open. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Palms down, palms up. When you stretch the arms open, really open wide. Breathe through the chest. Let the chest, the heart, the lungs open. Good. Now, feet hip width apart all the way through. Circle back with the arms. As I've said before, the arms can be very heavy, so take it easy. And then you reverse and come forward now. And then again, practice this one. Turn to one side, open the arms down, side of the body, other side, bring the arms up. Turn, one arm forward, one behind, side of the body, turn the other way, bring them up. One more this way, one arm forward, one behind, side of the body, one forward, one behind, up here. Now I've got to start the other way, so here, open the arms down, side of the body, here, bring the arms up and turn to the front. Again, here, side of the body, here, and up. And one more time, here, 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 and up. So when you do that a little bit faster, it would look like this. And you change by just starting the other side. But start slowly. And hopefully with time, you'll get it. What's very common as well, so if it happens to you, it's very normal, is that you can get it one side and then have a block the other side. So just persevere and it will come. Okay, so rolling the head now. Roll the head 3 times in each direction. Go the other way. As I've said before, the head can make some very funny noises, perfectly natural, and ease the shoulders out. Let's bring the shoulders to ears and let them go. Give a good sigh. And a 3rd time. Some days that's all you need. So, other shoulder one, we'll just do 6 for today. Palms up, arms up, palms facing each other. Turn the palms out, bring the arms down. And again, breathe in, come up, turn away and down. Very good to stretch the shoulders, stretch the arms. And ease out any tension. We can hold a lot of tension in the shoulders, the arms. And 2 more. And last one. Good. And roll them out. So feet together, knees. Rub the hands, place them on top of the knees and just forward and back. We'll just do 5 forward. And then 5 each direction. You can do as many as you wish, depending on how you feel and what your knees are like. And other way. And then come back up. So the final one, and you can finish at the head rolls with these. The others are additions, but they're good to do. Place the weight on one leg, lift the other foot, and rotate opposite wrist and ankle. As I've said before, you can keep the foot on the floor, or if you need to lean on something, do, but very lightly, perhaps using 1 or 2 fingers, not the whole hand. Go the opposite direction, and then make a fist as you flex the foot, point the foot as you open the hand, or if you're on the floor, heel and toe with the foot as you close and open the hand. And then just curl and stretch the toes and shake it out. Other sides, just to complete this. So rotate opposite wrist and ankle, back the other way, and then fist, flex, point, release. And then curl and stretch the toes and have a good shake. Sometimes you just need to shake it all out if you're very stiff. Just have a little walkabout, shake, 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 shake the energy away. Okay, so I'll just do a quick recap of the last three, but I'll concentrate on the next three moves. So you're going to open up as always, your hands at your lower dantian, just the thumb width below the navel. Ladies, middle of the right palm there first. On top is the left palm, gentlemen the other way round. It looks different for you here, but trust me, ladies right hand, then left, left, and then right for gents. So open up, palms facing in between the eyebrows, slowly relaxing as you open up. And we always do this 3 times at the beginning to open and stretch, and 3 times at the end to close down after you've done your standing or seated meditation. So just a quick recap. Last time we did the first 3 moves. So out, palms to the third eye or sky eye as we call it. Turn the palms up, open up, and then bring them down to shoulder height, at which point you gather to the lower dantian below the navel and bend the legs slightly. Then raise the legs here, turn up and over. One more. Good. Then we did the second one. Breathe in here, elbows out. Turn the hands and send the chi away. Turn the hands, gather here again. Breathe in, come up. Turn and breathe out. Come down with the hands here. Breathe in, turn and breathe out. And then the last one of the first 3, from the dantian, turn the palms in, straighten one arm up, one hand down. Then bending the legs, come into the center, both palms facing each other, swap, and you stretch simultaneously, palm down, palm up, and again. Up, bending the legs, palms here, stretch one up, one down. So one more time. Stretching up and down, here and here. So you use upper and lower body both at the same time. Now the next one you're going to do is just a little add-on from that one. So you're going to do the same move and you're going to come up with the ball, straighten up and down, but this time just come over. So you add an extra stretch and then bend the legs, palms in, come up and stretch over. So when you get more practiced at this and you do 8 of each movement, you can either do 8 just like that and 8 with this addition, or you can do 4 of each. 4 like this and then 4 with this added on. So again, you just come here and up and down, bend over. And again, up and down and bend over. Good. So one more to show you here, palms in, facing each other. Stretch up and down first, then bending over. Again, and bend over. Now the next move, that's just an addition of the third, so it's not a move on its own. You bring the top hand down, palms flat, maybe widen your stance a little bit and just soften your legs. I liken this to imagining that you're standing in a body of water. So it's nice and relaxed and you're just moving the chi, the energy around. Slowly does it as if you're creating ripples in the water. Relax your fingertips, All of these are with eyes open, by the way. Just gently round, knees slightly bent. And you might find as you do this that each time you go round, you might get a little bit further and look further behind you. But don't let that be your aim. Just notice if that happens for you. It may well do. So we can do one more. This is about moving the chi around you and just easy does it through the waist. And here. Now the next one is when it starts getting a bit more dynamic. But I'm going to start you off, not presuming that you can't do it, but from the sort of more gentle way of doing this, and then perhaps further down the line I can show you the more intense way of moving for this one and some of the ones that come after. So with this you're going to be opening the channels more. So I want you to just have the palms here, and you're just going to bend the legs slightly and just squat a little bit. As you come up, your hands come way above the head. And I want you to then bend the legs and open up the arms wide. Gather back in to the lower dantian. Come forward, legs straight. Up above your head, bend the legs to support the back. Open up and come round. So if I move a little bit here, you can see me perhaps a little bit better side on. So my legs are slightly bent. Well, soft. Here, straight, bend, open up, and gather round. So breathe in, the legs are soft, but more straight, up above your head, bend, look up, gather, and bring it in. So again, breathe in, straighten, bend, and open. Couple more. So come over, open, and back in. One more time. Over and back in. So I'm going to close this section and leave it there for today. I'll recap on these 3 new moves, or an extra part of the 3rd, the 4th and the 5th for now. Okay, so here we go again. I was just closing that section. So an extra bit to the 3rd move, palms here at chest facing each other, stretch up and down and come over. And then bending the knees slightly, come through again, and then other side, one arm up, one arm down. Again, softening the legs, palms facing each other, stretch up and down simultaneously. And here, and here. So that's just going over the 3rd move, and now you're going to do the addition so that you don't get confused. So one up, one down, bend over. So this is the new one that you've learned today. Here, up and down like before, but this time bending over. And again, stretch up and down and then bend. And again, and over you go. So really good stretch. I always feel like I've grown a few inches when I do this form. It really works for the whole body, for all internal organs. Up and down stretching and over. Come through, palms facing each other, up and down and over. And again, up and down and over. Now bring the top hand down, knees slightly soft, relax here. You might want to widen your legs a bit. Just breathe gently as you go round. Remember, this is a bit like standing in the sea or a body of water, gently creating ripples as you slowly move the energy around. Nice and relaxed, take it easy. Don't worry about the breathing with this form or any of the forms. If you Get a handle on the movements first, and you remember to breathe. Very important. Your breathing will regulate itself. That I can guarantee. That has certainly been and is my experience. And one more each side now. Back the other way. If you remember with these, unlike other forms, you can start going to the right hand side first, but it's really not a problem if you forget that and go left first. Okay, the last one, a bit more dynamic, but the lower level to begin with. Palms up. Just slowly bend the legs slightly, straighten them here, above your head, bend the legs, open. Come back, soften the legs into the dantian area, come forward, above your head, bend, open up, lean back slightly and back in. So here the knees are soft, here they bend a bit, they keep bent, and here gather back in. So soft, definitely bent to support the back, gather round, bring it back in. And again, breathe in, breathe out, and back in. Let's do that one more time. So legs soft, knees soft, but more straight. Here, bend and open slowly and back in. So to close this section, just gather and bring the chi back down to your center. So we're going to close again with horse stance so that you get the practice. And for the sake of the video, we may do a minute, minute and a half. So if you want to go deeper, widen your stance, bend your legs, same thing. So palms down, arms close to the body but not touching. Look straight ahead, eyes open, but not focused on anything in particular. The weight here is mainly in the heels, but the whole foot, the whole feet remain on the floor. Keep the eyes open, look ahead, and breathe normally in and out through your nose if you can. Incidentally, if your body does bend over, you start shaking, allow that to happen. Please try not to stop the shaking, or if you lean over slightly, as long as you're not going to fall, just let your body go where it needs to go, do what it needs to do, because hopefully with time, patience, and awareness, your body will heal itself, even just a little bit. But if you stop it happening, you block the energy field and the flow of energy. Now you can start medium here, and then you could finish bringing the feet closer together at a higher level for a few seconds. You can alternate between the two, but please don't bounce up and down. And if you always stay high, you want to challenge yourself, then come down for a few seconds, try it out, and then back to high. And if you're very tired, always best to do the high level. And as I said in the previous video and others, when you've done your practice and relax, you need only do that for a minute or two. So we'll finish off as always. I'll just take my glasses off, standing. Rub your hands once, then with the fingertips of the forefingers up the side of the nose, cover the eyes, over the head, round the ears, across the mouth. Again, nose, eyes, top of the head, ears and mouth. One more time. You're washing the chi into the face. All the chi that you've created, the energy, you're moving and letting the skin absorb it at the points of the face that match the 5 main internal organs: kidneys, heart, lungs, liver and spleen. Okay, so closing down, hands at dantian, ladies right hand first then left, gents left then right. In the same way we open, breathe in, gather, breathe out to store the chi back at your center. So you always have a reserve in your health account, your energy bank balance, and the more you practice regularly, the more you'll have there. So don't wait to become ill or unwell or whatever it is. Give yourself the energy to create good health or better health and longevity. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you again soon. And as we progress, we'll complete this form and go over it all at the end. Take care, stay safe, see you soon. Bye bye.